All right, so removing the counterbalance, you'll need a 7/16 wrench, and then basically there's a nut and a bolt fastening the cable to the motor carriage plate. That you need to remove. Hopefully you got the retaining clip on the cable here. With an older counterbalance, it doesn't matter, you're replacing it anyway. So, but if you have a functional counterbalance, there's a retaining clip that usually comes with these counterbalance assemblies. It's good to hold on to them, and then you can, if you have to, for some reason, remove it, then you can reuse that retaining clip. And then you can remove the counterbalance from the top of the machine with the 7/16. And there it is. That's your counterbalance. Got the retaining clip on there so the cord or the cable doesn't get retract up inside. This is how you receive a replacement new counterbalance. It's going to look just like this with this retaining clip on there. To install it, remove the old counterbalance, and then you're going to mount it on the top using the set of holes furthest to the right hand side. 7/16 wrench to fasten the counterbalance to the top of the guide tube plates. All right, there's one. And get those secured in place here. Once you got the counterbalance attached to the top of the machine, now you need to attach the cable to the motor plate here. So you're going to keep it in line and use the hole that's directly below the cable. So that would be right over here. This is the hole you want to use. Once that's tightened, you can remove the retaining clip. You can pull it down. Just like that. And remove the retaining clip. And if you want to save it for later, that's a good place to put it. And there you go.